All right, guys, welcome back to Living Life with Mr. West. Today we're going to talk about all the equipment that keeps our man alive. So, Weston, what do you want to start with, bro?
Yeah, we'll go from left to right, I guess,
All right.
since we're not in China. All right. So this is the BiPAP. So this is basically, I know some people might have sleep apnea and they use a CPAP, which only blows air one direction in mostly, but a BiPAP blows air both direction. So it basically helps me breathe when I sleep, and I don't need it necessarily, but it just helps give my body a break. So we just put on that little face mask there around my nose, and it's just something I sleep with and helps give my body a little break so I don't have to work as hard. And yeah, that's about it. And then the next thing is just a pulse ox, which you'll see in any healthcare facility or hospital or anything like that. Basically, just to monitor your heart rate and oxygen levels. So this thing tends to go off more when I don't have my BiPAP on because my oxygen drops a little bit when I sleep. But it's pretty common for people, but we just like to keep an eye on it. And since I have nurses, they have to document like, my heart rate and oxygen levels every night. So
I call that thing the beep of death.
the people that, yeah,
Beep of death.
wakes you up sometimes, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So then the next thing is the coughilator, which is a pretty unique piece of equipment,
This thing is heavy.
right? But it basically just helps move all like the mucus around in my lungs. So it's more of an important machine when I'm sick or have some respiratory infection, basically. And we put that mask around my face and basically blows air in first, so it expands my lungs, and then it sucks it all out. So it's actually a pretty scary feeling if you try it for the first time, but it helps get all the mucus out of my lungs and keep infections away. And that brings us to the last thing, which is a nebulizer, which is also pretty common. Uh, People with asthma or anything like that, if they have asthma attacks, they use a nebulizer. But usually, in those cases, you use albuterol, which is, I think it's a steroid that helps break up the mucus in your lungs to help you get it out, which is important for me because I don't have as much lung capacity as a normal person, so I can't physically cough or get things out. So it helps break it up and basically get it out of my system. But I use this every night just as a saline feature. And saline is basically just water and salt. And salt's a big component to help keep bacterial infections away. So I use this every night to hopefully avoid sicknesses. So yeah. And then the only thing that isn't a piece of equipment that helps keep me alive, which is pretty new, is this medication called Evrysdi. And it's the second approved medication for my disability, SMA. And I basically take it every day by mouth, and its hope is to help slow the progression of my disease. And as you can see, this bottle is actually empty because we can't afford to take the actual bottle out of the refrigerator. It has to stay at between 35 and 40 degrees all the time. And it can't be out of the refrigerator for more than 5 minutes. And we try to stick by those rules because it costs $12,000 a bottle. So, pretty crazy. But yeah, it's pretty much the main thing that help keep me alive. So, thanks to them, I'm a pretty healthy individual based on my circumstance.
Yo, bro, we're like content creators now. We're like doing the damn thing.
I know, right? Are we cool yet?
I don't know. Why you ask them?
Well, if we are, like, comment, and subscribe.